जो आप लोग कर रहे
सर
हो।
बाकी टीचर्स यूनिवर्सिटी रोल नंबर लिखने बोलते हैं।
हाँ, यूनिवर्सिटी रोल नंबर नहीं, क्योंकि यूनिवर्सिटी रोल नंबर ऑर्डर में नहीं है ना। देखो ना, 72, 73, 78, फिर पता नहीं क्या आ गया। जबकि कॉलेज रोल नंबर देखो 1279 ना, ये भी चल रहा है ढंग से। तो यूनिवर्सिटी रोल नंबर का देखो ऑर्डर में नहीं है, 42, 43, 44, ये भी तो ऑर्डर में है, ठीक तो है। हाँ, हो जाएगा इससे, चलो हो जाएगा। कॉलेज रोल नंबर फिर हटा देते हैं, ना यूनिवर्सिटी रोल नंबर ही कर देते हैं। लेकिन नाम के आगे रहना चाहिए यूनिवर्सिटी रोल नंबर, फिर वो इजी हो जाता है। लेकिन चलो, जैसे भी लिखो
आफ्टरनून सर।
उधर मिल रहा है। इसी का प्रेजेंट 415 ईसा मत लिखा को कुछ, हाँ ईसा में ठीक है। इसी का 416 420 है, 415 47 ये है।
सर सर सोनू सुमन।
शत्रुघ्न सिन्हा अपना वो ठीक कर गया हो, समझे, हटा रहा था। जिसका रोल नंबर नहीं रहेगा उसको अलाउ नहीं किया जाएगा। जिसका रोल नंबर नहीं रहेगा उसको हटा दिया जाएगा।
आफ्टरनून सर।
चलो हम क्लास स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं, फिर देख रहे थे ना। पहले वीडियो देखोगे कि पहले आवाज आ रही प्रॉपर सबको?
क्या सर?
अभी आवाज आ रही प्रॉपर? अभी देखो, हेलो, बोलो जरा।
सर आपकी आवाज आ रही है?
हाँ, क्लियर, रिकॉर्डिंग हो रही है ना। चलो पहले वीडियो देखोगे कि पहले कुछ समझा दूं फिर वीडियो देखोगे?
सर पहले आप समझा दीजिए।
तो फिर बच्चे तो कम है ना, पहले वीडियो दिखा देते हैं, ठीक, वो आपके लिए इजी हो जाएगा थोड़ा, है ना। तो बच्चे भी सारे आ जाएंगे। बच्चों को मैसेज डालो जल्दी से ज्वाइन करो, क्लास स्टार्टेड। तो ये देखो, आज पढ़ेंगे, टुडे विल स्टडी अबाउट द microbes in human welfare. So starting from the kitchen, everywhere is the microbes, right? So already you might be knowing various application of microbes, right? For example, curd, idli, है ना, bread, all these are the application of microbes. For example, curd, bread, idli, dosa, है ना, all these are the fermented. What you can say? You can say them as a fermented product. Come on, Dokla. Now to make the curd, what you are doing? The glass leather. You have to add the microbes in the milk, right? That is called the inoculum. So inoculum has a lot of microbes called as the lactobacillus, right? And these are called the lactic acid bacteria. And these lactic acid bacteria are growing, multiplying. Already they are multiplying from one cell to two cells. Okay. So what is the best part? They are increasing their number. they are increasing their number. ठीक है? So as a result, what is happening? A lot of microbes are there. They are secreting the lactic acid. Lactic acid converting the milk into the curd. And you know, curd contains a lot of vitamins, like vitamin 12. Okay, and there are various fermented products. For example, curd. They are useful for the human body. If you are consuming them after the food, your digestion will be better because a lot of nonsense bacteria are there in the intestine called as the E. coli bacteria. But they are replaced by the lactic acid bacteria. Alright? So these are the microbes in household products. For example, whatever the tea, you are using cheese, tobacco, all these are fermented fast. And then you can see they have a better taste than the earlier one, than the crude one. Okay? So that is the better part. Yeah. Now, curd, cheese, formation of cheese, they employ certain specific bacteria. So every bacteria is having their specific properties, right? For example, Swiss cheese, they are using different kind of bacteria called as the Propionibacterium shermani. Right? What is the name? Propionibacterium shermani. So Swiss cheese, Roquefort cheese, there are various kind of cheese. They are using a different kind of microbes, bacteria, fungi sometimes. Fungi is used in the Roquefort cheese. They are having a better taste. So bread, Italy, dosa, all they are using certain
सर
whatever.
सर प्रोपिनोबैक्टीरियम सल्माइनी को एक बार फिर से डिफाइन कीजिएगा.
क्लास के बाद क्लास ओवर जाएगी, नोट करके रखो, ठीक है बेटा?
ओके सर, ओके सर.
So, Propionibacterium shermani is used for the preparation of cheese. Similarly, there are various fungi and bacteria used for the cheese. Different fungi or bacteria are there. And for example, for making the bread, you can see this is different from your common bread. जो रोटी घर में खाते हो. So this is totally different. How they are different? Because they are treated with the yeast and they are releasing a lot of CO2. That's why they swell during the preparation. So similarly, rice is fermented, dal is fermented to make the dosa. Okay. So all these products are related to the microbial fermentation. Okay, microbial fermentation. So we will study more about their application in the agriculture also, agriculture field. Okay. So that we should know how the nitrogen fixation is going on. So what this is a topic I am going to show your syllabus. So what is the syllabus? You can see this is the microbes in human welfare. This is a broad topic, right? This is a broad topic. Under this, what you have to know, I will cover this part, silage production, later on. But first, we see the various applications. For example, in the biofertilizer. As a biofertilizer. Then then you can disconnect again. Then you can write. Yeah, right. So what we can see, but आज आ रही बच्चों?
यस सर.
हाँ, तो आज हम क्या पढ़ रहे हैं? बायो फर्टिलाइजर, देन बायो पेस्टिसाइड, and then biofuel production is under the biodegradation of agro waste. Biodegradation of agro waste. ठीक है ना? Yes, we will study about the biofuel. This is clear? So what question can be asked? Broad definition and knowledge about the biofertilizer types, classification, and similarly about the biopesticide. Okay? Am I audible properly? And then how the biofuel is produced by degradation of agro waste. Right? So biofertilizer, organic farming, we will know about organic farming practices which are going to use more biofertilizer, and then biogas production, biopesticide, sewage treatments. So if you see microbes and their applications, so before knowing their application, we should be familiar with the following terms. What is the BOD? Anyone know about the BOD?
Yes, sir. Biochemical oxygen demand.
So if BOD is high, it means BOD is high means
More microorganism or pollutant present in the water.
more pollutants, polluted water. Right? If BOD is low,
Less pollutant water.
clear BOD low means this is non-polluted. Okay. So what is the biocontrol? Use of biological agents for controlling plant disease and pest. ठीक है ना? What is the biofertilizer?
Get me, sir.
डिस्टर्ब मत करो बेटा, बोला था ना? पूछो क्या पूछना है? पूछो। हेलो। बायोफर्टिलाइजर, व्हाट इज बायोफर्टिलाइजर? जब पूछे तब देन यू कैन आंसर एंड डिस्कस, है ना? एक्सक्यूज मी सर मत बोलो, पूछो जो पूछना, डायरेक्टली पुट द क्वेश्चन। व्हाट इज बायोफर्टिलाइजर बेटा? एनीवन?
Yes, sir.
व्हाट इज बायोफर्टिलाइजर?
Sir, biofertilizer are the organic fertilizer that is made from organic matter, such as a dead and decaying part of plant and animal and their waste.
And they are used for enriching the nutrients in the soil, right? Because most time what happens, why the biofertilizer is required? Because quality of soil is low, means they are lacking some nutrients. So we have to add the biofertilizer. What is the biogas? Biogas contain various gases. So what is the example of biogas? LPG. What is the next example? What is the next example?
Sir, CNG.
Very good. बहुत अच्छा सवाल, CNG. And these are the two common biogas. So I will tell you what is the difference between LPG and CNG. Mostly biogas plant, you can plant at your home, right? I will show you how you can make a biogas plant at your home. So will you do it? You have to collect a lot of garbage, kitchen waste, organic materials, right? And then you have to start the fermentation, right? With the help of cow dung. Cow dung contains a lot of microbes. So methanogenic bacteria is especially required for formation of methane and CO2. And this collection of methane is done in a cylindrical. This is called as the LPG. And this is collected under pressure. So that's why this is called as the LPG, liquefied
Petroleum gas.
very good. This is methane percentage is low, around 30 to 40%, but in CNG, this is methane percentage is very high. This is around 60 to 70. मेरा एक पेपर आ रहा है इसके, how to make bio-CNG. ठीक है? बहुत बड़ा जर्नल है. There is a very popular journal that is called the Springer Nature. So in there, I am writing a book chapter over the biogas production. So there is I will tell you, I will share you that article, and you might be knowing what is the difference between LPG and CNG. and how we can increase the production of CNG. Because CNG is used in the vehicles, right? LPG mostly household. CNG having the better methane components than the LPG. Okay, clear? So there will be test also at the end of lecture. So what is the fermentation? Fermentation is a process of anaerobic digestion. This is a anaerobic digestion. Fermentation is a anaerobic digestion. Right? What is the anaerobic digestion? What do you mean by
Absence
anaerobic?
of oxygen.
Respiration take place in the absence of oxygen.
Means suppose now it's a sound. So what is the anaerobic digestion? Means if you have a vessel, sealed vessel, sealed vessel, and there is no oxygen. And if there is no oxygen, it means anaerobes. Right. So what happens? There are some bacteria which grow in absence of oxygen. Right. In absence of oxygen, they are called the anaerobic. Microbes. Okay. Anaerobic microbes. Yeah. This is called the fermenter. Fermenter is a vessel. It's a kind of vessel, and you can control the entry of oxygen. Entry of oxygen is allowed, and it's called as aerobic chamber. Otherwise, this becomes the anaerobic chamber. ठीक है, clear है इतना? This is clear, I think. Any question? So what is the fermenter? Fermenter, this is a container made of large amount of component where you can digest. It's a basic material under anaerobic conditions. Right? Mycorrhiza is a symbiotic relation between fungal hyphae and root of the tree. Right? What is the mycorrhiza? Mycorrhiza made up of fungal hyphae plus tree plants. This is called the mycorrhiza. So this is, which type of association is this? This is symbiotic. Symbiotic means both are benefiting each other. Both are benefiting each other. So what is the pest? Agent that destroy crops or product is known as pest. Agent that destroy crops or product known as pest. Okay. What is sewage? Polluted wastewater that contains huge amount of organic matters and microbes. They are called the sewage. And who is the father of microbiology? Anthony von Leeuwenhoek. Anthony von, short में this is called as AB Leeuwen, LEUWENHOEK. Right? It is called microbes. First time in 1675. Right? And he devised also first microscope. That's why, because of three works together, he was called as is called as father. Father of microbiology. So micro means microbes, microorganisms. Why they are called as a micro? Tell me.
Sir, because
It's very small. It's very small. Means how much small? How much small? How much small is it, beta?
सर उतना छोटा जो
Unable
हमारे
to see through the naked eye.
naked eye।
Yes. Yes, very good. Unable. Microscopic means unable to see by naked eyes. I don't know why this is used. Can you tell me why naked word is used?
सर मतलब नेक्ड आइज का मतलब वो जो हम अपना आंख है उससे नहीं देख सकते हैं बिकॉज इट इज वेरी स्मॉल।
And see by the microscope is also using the आँख ना.
Sir, but microscope contain a special instrument inside it. The lens that is present inside the microscope is very powerful. So
No, I am asking a very simple question. Why when we are unable to see by the naked eye, why this word is used? Without naked word used, you can use simply eye. We are unable to see by the eyes. Tell me, Shapara. Guess करो, just guess, make a guess.
सर माइक्रोस्कोप में देखने के लिए भी तो आई ही से देखेगा ना, तो नेकेड मीन्स कोई इंस्ट्रूमेंट के बगैर देखेगा।
Yes, very good. Naked means without device, without any device, without any instrument. Right? Means always you can see these microbes with the help of instrument, that is microscope. That's why this is called as the microorganism. Right? Microorganism. And microorganism consists of bacteria, right? Bacteria, बोलो मेरे साथ, bacteria, fungi, virus. Virus means not coronavirus. There is a lot of virus, right? You will ask any children, then they will say virus means coronavirus, but this is not fact. Virus is very, very study. And green algae, rotifers and planaria. These all are called as a microorganism. Why? Because of they are microscopic. ठीक है बेटा? So what is the feature of microorganism? So then what is a microorganism? What is the features? First feature is they are very small to be seen by naked eye, जिसको बोलते हो. What is now called as unaided eyes? What is the new term? बोलो.
Unaided eyes.
Unaided eyes.
What do you mean by unaided eyes? Unaided means without any help. Any unaided, yani without any help. You cannot see these microbes. Can you see? No. That's why this is called as the unaided human eye. Cannot be seen by unaided eyes. Right? अब ये नहीं लिखोगे naked eyes. Right? Naked eye लिखोगे? No. क्या लिखोगे? What you will write? Tell me. Why your people are silent? What you will write in place of naked eyes?
unaided eyes, sir।
Unaided eyes.
unaided eyes. Right? याद कर लो इसको, कोई गलती नहीं करनी. They are microscopic. And what is the branch of biology which study the microorganism? This branch is called as the microbiology. What do you say? Microbiology. Microbiology is the study of, देख रहे हो ना साथ में, make a note. Study of microorganism is called as microbiology. Try to make a note, है ना? When I'm describing and writing on the PPT, you also have enough time to write. How many people of you have the notes and pen? Tell me. Yes or no? Tell me. How many people? Just raise your hand. Let's see. Okay. No one has the pen and paper. This is very wrong. You are just taking entertainment. Very good. Siddharth, Ravi, Prem, Vishan, Gulshan, all these have notes. Right, Aswini. Very good. झूठ नहीं लिखना. I have a software. I will check you have pen and paper or not. Suman Kumar, what happened? Your audio is not there or don't know? Okay, chalo next. So study of microorganisms called microbiology. Microorganisms present everywhere, right? For example, thermal vents under snow, deep in soil, okay. So microorganisms are very diverse. For example, protozoa, bacteria, fungi, and microscopic plant viruses, viroids, and also prioles. Now see the more detailed explanation of microbes. So microbes are very diverse, microscopic, right? And microbes like bacteria and fungi can be grown in nutrient media. What is the definition of nutrient media? Nutrient media, actually this is called the nutrient agar media, right? Agar is a carbohydrate, and if you are mixing salts and glucose, this is called the nutrient agar. And where when you grow some microbes cause a disease and some are useful for human. Microbes are organisms which cannot be seen by the naked eyes or unnaked eyes. They can be seen only under microscope. Microbes are found in all habitat. They may be bacteria, fungi, viruses. Bacteria, fungi, viruses, and protozoans. Most of the microbes are useful to human beings, as I have shown in the animations. Right? Microbes are present everywhere, ubiquitous. Right? Maybe high temperature, maybe cold temperature, maybe extreme temperature. Extreme high temperature or extreme low temperature, deep in the soil, under snow. A lot of microbes are present in the diverse area of habitats. Right? What is the first use of microbes? Secretion of antibiotics, preventing harmful disease. Right? So, curd I have given an example. Which bacteria is used for making the curd?
Lactobacillus.
This is called as the lactobacillus. They cannot milk to curd, right? And in toddy, this is a tea, traditional drink in South India, and made by fermentation of sap of palm tree with the help of bacteria. And duff and bread, duff is made by fermentation of bacteria, the bread is made fermented by baker-based Saccharomyces cerevisiae. It is also used in making idli and dosa. How many of you people fond of dosa? Raise your hand. What is the substrate of dosa? Who will tell me? What is the substrate of dosa? No one has eaten the dosa? Those students don't have roll number in front of their name, I am removing them, okay? So you all people join next time. Without roll number, there is no permission in the class. Okay, so I am screening The name without the roll number. Okay. So next time also you should have a roll number. Yeah. Chalo. So raise your hand. How many people will tell me? Everyone, I think, eaten the dosa, idli. Which microbes is there in the dosa or idli? Tell me. Which microbes are used?
Sir,
Saccharomyces.
Saccharomyces cerevisiae.
This is used in making the dosa, idli, and bread. Okay. Which microbes is used in making cheese?
प्रोपियन बैक्टीरिया शर्मियानी
हाँ, सरमानी, सरमियानी नहीं, शर्मा जी होते हैं ना, that is सरमानी, right? This was discovered by any Sharma uncle. Got the point? What you will say? Tell me again. What is the exact name? A microbe that is using the cheese, making the cheese.
Propionibacterium sermani.
हाँ, सरमानी, not सरमियानी. Okay, this is called as Swiss cheese. Okay, Swiss cheese is made by partial degradation of milk using the microbes. And there you can see what is the definition of this cheese. Large holes in Swiss cheese are due to production of large amount of CO2 by bacteria. And then what is this bottle contain? Every student I think might be knowing. इस चीज की बोतल है बेटा. What is this bottle contain?
बियर
सर शीशे की.
शीशे की. बाहर कर दूं? क्या नाम तुम्हारा? ऐसे बोलो जरा. शीशे की. अभी तुम प्लास्टिक के भी बोलोगे. So all these are wine and beer containing name, different name you might be knowing. Kingfisher, very popular name. Then Teacher's brand is there. Various brand is there. Okay, so what microbes they contain? They contain Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Saccharomyces cerevisiae, right? When they are produced without distillation, whiskey, brandy, and rum are found by distillation. Antibiotics. Antibiotics, Alexander Fleming first discovered which antibiotic?
Penicillin.
What was the name?
Sir, penicillin.
What is the microbe that form the penicillin?
Staphylococcus bacteria, sir.
No, Penicillium notatum. Penicillium notatum was used for making the antibiotic penicillin. Okay, so they are going to cure many bacterial disease, and sometimes enzyme is isolated from bacteria that remove the clots from blood, called as the streptokinase. Don't on your video. Listen. Close the video. So organic acid formation is also by the microbes. Which acid is secreted by the microbes? Sometimes citric acid by Aspergillus, acetic acid by Stobacter, lactic acid by Lactobacillus. Enzyme, actually enzyme. Listen, I will take you out, Rana. Not listening. So enzyme, which enzyme is secreted by bacteria? Protease, pectinase, lipase, cerulase. Okay. Bacterial compound, cyclosporin A. This is produced by the fungus. Statin by fungus, monocyclis, right? Immunosuppressive drug, statin. Okay. This is used during the organ transplantation or blood cholesterol level lowering agent. Microbes also used in the sewage treatment plant. So sewage treatment is of two types: primary treatment, secondary treatment. Primary treatment by physical removal of particle from sewage by filtration and sedimentation, while secondary treatment in which you have to allow various microbes to digest the organic compounds, and this is done under the anaerobic condition. That's why this is called as the secondary treatment. Right? You can see this treatment. This is also called the sewage treatment plant. What is the name of plant where sewage treatment is done?
Sewage treatment plant, sir.
Sewage treatment plant. Now you can see a lot of old practices is there. Whatever the sewage is there, right? So they were directly entering in the river, and they were polluting the water. So now by the sewage treatment plant, you can clear the water, right? So that's why water will not be toxic. You can see there is a various colors of the rivers also, black, green. This is because of industrial pollution. So there is establishment of sewage treatment plant, and they are removing all the dust, particle, plastics, garbage, and they are digested by the mixing the microbes, and then their color change to white because BO2 level is initially high, and because of a lot of organic material, undigested organic material. But now after the addition of bacteria, they are digested and then they become clear. So there are two parts in the primary treatment: sequential filtration and sedimentation. Right? Primary treatment, they are filtered by using a lot of pebbles, grits. So all solid are settled, forming a primary sludge. Primary sludge mostly contain the effluents. Okay. The effluents of primary settled chunk is taken for the secondary treatment because they are highly polluted, and then you are adding the microbes to digest the organic matter to reduce the effluent, and then when you observe that BOD is sufficiently low, then you can stop the treatment, right? Means water is closed or water is clear, water is clean. So BOD is very important parameter in clearing out the water, polluted water, changing the polluted water to the normal water. And that's why the BOD of sewage is reduced finally. And now, because they can also contains a lot of bacteria, the water cannot be used. So bacteria is used to allow the sediment of the bottom. And this sediment of bacteria is what is the activated sludge. Many times this question is asked, what is the definition of activated sludge? Who will tell me? What is the definition of activated sludge? Tell me that.
Sir. सर सर एक बार जब सीवेज से सर बीओडी सेकेंडरी ट्रीटमेंट में जब हम बीओडी यूज करके उसका पॉल्यूटेंट को रिड्यूस कर देते हैं सर, उसके बाद हम उसको सेटलिंग टैंक में पास कर देते हैं, जिसमें क्या होता है सर, उसमें जो इम्प्योरिटी रहता है नीचे सेटल हो जाता है। वहां जब वो सेटल होने के बाद जब उसको हम नेक्स्ट जिस टैंक में भेजते हैं उस पर हम एक बैक्टीरिया का झुंड भेजते हैं, फ्लॉक भेजते हैं सर, एलार्म। वहां पे जिस सेडिमेंट में बैक्टीरिया के फॉल्क को भेजते हैं उस सेडिमेंट को हम उसी को कहते हैं एक्टिवेटेड स्लज।
So activated sludge is actually the flock of bacteria that sediments finally in the settling tank, and then sludge is formed into anaerobic sludge digester, that is called the sludge digester tank. In the anaerobic sludge digester, anaerobic bacteria digest the bacteria, and fungi in the sludge, then this bacteria produces lots of biogas. So effluent from secondary treatment plant is released into natural water bodies like rivers and streams because now this is treated perfectly. So what you need? Large aeration tank where microbes are present, consume organic component, BOD is reduced, and then they are sent to the settling tank. So now you can see this is the primary treatment, filtration and sedimentation, and secondary treatment, filtration, sedimentation, precipitation, rapid growth of microbes, consume organic matter, reduces BOD, effluent pass to settling chunk, flock sediment, form the activated sludge, anaerobic sludge digester, form biogas, and water released into the reef. Okay. What is the fate of anaerobic sludge digester? They are released into the reverse or streams. So once the BOD of sewage water is reduced, what happens? Effluent is then passed into settling tank where there is bacterial fog or allowed to sediment. This sediment is called as a activated sludge. ठीक है? तो आजकल जो बनाए जा रहे हैं ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट, they are like this. Okay, so you have to insert already since this activated sludge contains a lot of bacteria, so this sludge is pumped into large tank. That is called the anaerobic sludge digester. During this digestion, bacteria produces lots of gases like methane, carbon sulfides, okay, that can be collected. Okay, and they are going to form the biogas. And the effluent from the secondary treatment plant is released into natural body like river and streams. So, which microbes is used in the production of biogas? The methano.
Methane.
They are converting lot of organic waste into the methane and CO. And that methane can be burned as a biofuel or biogas. But the biogas plant, you can see this is a small biogas plant that you can make at your home. And if you want to learn more about how to make the appropriate biogas plant, you can contact various AIRI Institute, that is called the KBIC, Khadi Village Industries Commission. They are helping you out in this synthesis of various type of biogas plant. Biogas plant has a various chambers. So you can see here, this is the gas holder chamber. You can see here, this is the gas holder chamber, right? Gas holder chamber. And the inlet pipe where you can allow a lot of waste. This is the outlet pipe which is releasing a lot of sludge. All them as a bio. Solar energy photosynthesis and biofertilizer, energy from the organic waste, inorganic digestion, biogas. This is all about the biogas plant. Okay. Now you can see this is the broad picture of biogas plant. And these biogas can be used for cooking and lighting. How they are made? Under the anaerobic digestion. What you can use? Organic waste. So what is the typical composition of biogas? Methane 50 to 75%, carbon dioxide 25 to 50%, nitrogen 10%, hydrogen 1%, 3, oxygen 0. This is the typical composition of biogas. Biogas plant. Biogas is a mixture of gases containing methane, CO2 and hydrogen gases. It is used as fuel. So what is the microbiology of biogas production? There are various organisms bacteria. Alright, this is your organic waste. They are treated by microbes. Fertilize carbohydrate, protein, lipid, fatty acid, these are converted to methane. So there are two types of bacteria, homoacetogenic bacteria which synthesize acetate first, and then methanogenic bacteria utilizing this acetate converts CO2 and hydrogen. So the biogas production is two steps. First step is acetogenic bacteria, acetogenic, and in second step there is a methanogenic bacteria. Okay, clear? The microbes as a biocontrol agent, you know, there are natural control agents you can use in the field to control certain disease causing organisms. For example, ladybird is used to control aphids, dragonfly to control mosquito. And nowadays GMO, have you heard about the GMO? जीनोम के बारे में पता है?
सर
Yes, sir.
जेनेटिकली मॉडिफाइड ऑर्गेनिज्म,
हाँ, जेनेटिकली मॉडिफाइड
सर
ऑर्गेनिज्म।
जिसके जीन में सर म्यूटेशन किया जाता है।
नो नो नो, और कुछ?
जिसके जिसके जीन में किसी पर्सनल बेनिफिट के लिए मॉडिफिकेशन किया जाता है।
हाँ, फॉर एग्जाम्पल बैसिलस thuringiensis इज ए बैक्टीरिया, यहाँ से जीन लिया एंड दे वर ट्रांसफर टू द प्लांट्स। There is involvement of two species, from one microbes and a gene from toxic gene from microbes inserted into the plant. Now plant were secreting a lot of toxic compounds. When they were eaten by the insect larva in the gut, the larva toxin is released and kills the larva. This is part of the biological control agent. And next is the trichoderma. This is a season of rice, paddy growing. Okay, and now you can see a lot of attacks over the rice plant, so you can use the trichoderma. This is a free living fungus, which is a control agent, and baculovirus supplies the tag insect. Majority of baculoviruses belong to genus Nucleopio polyhedrovirus. This is all about the trichoderma. Trichoderma protect root system, control plant pathogen, baculovirus to insect attack insects, and so forth. Bacillus thuringiensis, which is cotton, to control the wide range of insects. So how the microbes is used as fertilizer? You can say a lot of fertilizer you can use in the plants. When the plant is leguminous, then automatically there is a attack of rhizobium, presence of rhizobium. And sometime in the non-leguminous plant, you can see the free living organism, Histobacter azoospermum. Okay, I can see the concept of biofertilizer and rhizobium, Histobacter, azoospermum, and mycorrhiza. So rhizobium, we are studying now the biofertilizer. There are those microbes that can be used as a bio. But am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So rhizobium you can use? Yes. Aspergillum Histobacter you can use? Yes. Rhizobium is a symbiotic microbe. Rhizobium is a symbiotic microbe. Azoospermum Histobacter, free living. Mycorrhiza, symbiotic. Association of fungi with the higher plant. What is the function of mycorrhiza? They are helping in absorption of phosphorus from soil. Okay, and what is cyanobacteria? Cyanobacteria, blue-green algae, also called as, they are found in aquatic bodies. They help in nitrogen fixation. So what do you mean by nitrogen fixation? It means they are adding the organic matter to soil, besides increasing the fertility, right? For example, nostoc, inavina, paddy feeds. These act as a biofertilizer. So chemical fertilizer is the major pollutant. That's why we have to switch for the organic farming. What is organic farming? Organic farming don't use any chemical fertilizer. What they use? Bolo?
ऑर्गेनिक फर्टिलाइजर सर।
Organic fertilizer. For example,
Manures.
कंपोस्ट, वर्मी कंपोस्ट,
compost, and use of microbes like inavina, nostoc, Australia, blue-green algae, and vermicompost made up of worms, trichoderma as a biopesticide, bioinsecticide, okay, and then free living microbes. So what is organic farming? Organic farming is a technique which involves the cultivation of plant and rearing of animals in natural ways. This is going to minimize the pollution and wastage. So organic farming has various components like vermicompost, green leaf manures, crop rotation, biological management, animal husbandry, biofertilizers, and manures. Right? How many components? बताओ जरा मुझे one by one.
सर आवाज नहीं आ रहा है आपका।
Tell me how many components are involved in the organic farming. For example, manures, बोलो Vermicompost. Second, third one is
green leaf manure, sir.
fourth,
Crop rotation.
fifth, biological management. Sixth
Animal
one,
husband, sir. Animal husbandry.
एनिमल हस्बेंड्री मतलब डेयरी इंडस्ट्री. ओके. बायो फर्टिलाइजर, compost है ना, kind of different kind of microbes. Compost already there. You cannot tell me. Who will tell me? So to make the vermicompost, various worm is used. For example, earthworm, red wigglers, white worms. They are mixed with the decomposing vegetable or food waste and left over 1 month. So it is prepared in between 30 days to 45 days. This process is called as vermicomposting. Okay, and this worms culture is called as a vermiculture. This, what is vermiculture? Rearing of worm is called as a vermiculture. Now you can see this vermicompost. What you can see here? Tell me. Who will tell me?
Sir, vermicompost.
No. In vermicompost, what you can see in this picture?
Sir, earthworm.
And degrading leaves, cow dung, है ना? All these components are visible here. What is the benefit of using the vermicompost? Improve soil aeration. Okay. Improve soil aeration, enriches soil with microorganisms, adding enzymes such as phosphatic base. Microbial activity in worm casting is 20 times higher, more than 20 times, right? And this is required by the soil. Because most of the organic component, because of use of chemical fertilizer, all the microbes are going to kill. और आजकल तो पराली जला रहे हैं ना खेतों में, whatever we present, मतलब they are killing the microbes because of burning of agri waste in the field. That is the biggest issue. So, and a lot of microbes are present in the vermicompost, so also they will be present in the soil, so they will improve water holding capacity. A lot of benefit is there. What is the economic benefit? You can consume bio waste, and you can use it as a biofertilizer, and you can eliminate the bio waste, and you can also create a low skill job at local level, right? Because you will collect all the bio waste and convert them into the biofertilizer. Now what is this? This is a what is this? क्या देख पा रहे बेटा इस पिक्चर में? Tell me, all you are silent. Tell me beta.
Sir, worm.
Vermicompost. This is vermicompost, na? You cannot filter, everything is there. ठीक है? Everything is there. Now what is this? This is a biofertilizer. So exactly what they contain? Microbes. Right? Azotobacter or any kind of microbes. You have to mix with the plant. So they are going to form the root nodules in the leguminous plant and they can automatically fix the nitrogen. What does it mean? It means they are the automatic machine of making the biofertilizer. Now, what is the mycorrhiza? Mycorrhiza is a fungus which provides a lot of phosphorus to the plant, right? And also it makes the plant resistant to root-borne pathogen. So increased tolerance to salinity and drought also. Mycorrhiza fungi you must use. So because of agriculture student, you might be knowing these things. So you must promote in your field. Cyanobacteria, atrophic microbes, widely distributed in aquatic terrestrial habitats. Many of them fixes nitrogen. Soil fertility, for example, Enabina, Nosta, area. What is the biodegradation of agri waste? Biodegradation of agri waste means compost. Okay? It's an eco-friendly method to degrade out all the bio waste and converting them into the fertilizer or manure. So there are how many type of manure or fertilizer? 4 types. What is the first one? Farm yard manure. Second one, green manure. Third, compost. Fourth, vermicompost. Okay. Farm yard manure, I wanted, they are long lasting, present in the soil. Green manure, you have to add the organic matter and then you can see we are going to improve the soil texture in this compost. Economic and environmental friendly waste management, low cost vermicompost, water retention capacity of soil, enhances germination, plant growth, and there are other benefits. What is the composting? Composting is, you can see this is the controlled biological decomposition of organic matter under aerobic conditions. Organic matter decays naturally but slowly. Composting involves various kind of methodology. This is a kind of recycling. Right? So organic component mostly contain the 68% municipal solid waste. Most community can implement for converting this bio waste into the useful component. So what is released in the decomposition process? Heat is released, biogas is released, right? Humus is going to form. Okay. So there are 3 phases of composting: mesophilic, thermophilic, and chlorine phase. Mesophilic, thermophilic, chlorine phase. Mesophilic under the 40 degree, thermophilic 40 to 65. Right? And they are going to end up to several months during phase, cooling and maturation by several months. Right? So these are the different steps of degradation of the microbes. What are the different steps? By mesophilic, temperature is 2040, thermophilic 65, during phase, cooling and maturation by several months. So now, if you want to convert them at your own household or local community, you have to collect the garbage, and then you can make your garbage plant and you can fill them, and you can convert them by this process, right, into the and getting the biofertilizer and biogas. So you can set this compost because we are going to digest various agri waste like feed, crop stubble, paddy stubble, clipping, rice, or forest later it is, right? And also we are going to mix with the cow dung and so composting is a biological process that can be performed under aerobic or anaerobic conditions. And this takes 3 to 6 months of time for decomposition of organic refuse to form the compost. This you can make a small composting unit at your home utilizing the recycle bin. Okay, you can fill first stage stone, second stage straw, third stage carbonic material, fourth is warm dry leaves, and fifth stage is kitchen waste, and then seventh stage is the compost. Discussed the composition of material profile of compost are 70% pH. Sample 5, nitrogen 0.8, organic compound. So all these minerals we are getting, a lot of minerals we are getting from the parameter of composting. There should be proper balance of carbon and nitrogen. Carbon must be very high, around 30%, nitrogen 1%. Right, ideal moisture 60%, temperature 55%, plus 68 oxygen 5. Okay, so this is the phase of compost. What macros you can use that are readily available in the cow dung. Bacteria you can use enzymes, fungi, reverse art forms. So compost are digested into the food or either aerobic condition or anaerobic condition. What is the material you can use for composting? You can use a lot of agricultural waste, animal dung, palm pieces, town pieces. Make right. What is the farmyard manure? Farmyard manure is simple mixture of cattle extracts, urine, litter, leftover organic matter. These waste material are collected daily from the cattle sets and converted into the manure. Manure are rich in organic matter, lower in plant nutrients, nutrient specific, very cheap to prepare, and they are very environmental friendly. The green manure. Green manure means mulching by plowing, right? So if you are doing mulching by plowing, it means you are green manure may include various kind of components. So Bacillus thuringiensis is used for biodiversity. Already we have covered these questions. So now next time we will study about the silage production. Okay? Thank you for the class. We will get back to in the next lecture. Thank you. Bye.